The Wraith.
The Wraith.
So now she's gonna come back even crazier.
In the wood. And here we go again. Off to slay her. Again.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
New voice. I love how we keep getting new voices.
I know, it's actually cool.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
There isn't. There isn't, because in the beginning, didn't it say... No, it just said there were no wrong choices. It didn't say that there wasn't a right answer.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
Bro, what do you think this is?
Exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Nice art.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Not if they're creative with it.
Oh, voice of the cold.
So you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
He still doesn't know.
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that?
Because we didn't want to sit at a cabin at the end of the universe forever.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Well, were you happy?
Only because you said we were.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
You give
It
it?
was boring.
It's called the Spectre.
So it's called
Oh.
Chapter 3, The Wraith.
The Wraith, this one, sorry.
Chapter
The
2
chapter
was
2
called
is
The
Spectre. This is the one's the Wraith, yeah.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself?
Yes. And then she killed us.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Fake news.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
So here's the game hinting at the route it wants you to take. But now I'm starting to feel a little bit paranoid, and I feel like I should go against what the narrator wants.
Dude.
Why should we help you?
Fuck the
So you
narrator
can
and
just
these
lock us
voices.
away
Just do what
forever
I
again?
say.
What would you say? I'm the one playing the game. Great. I'm getting voice of the meta.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise. Oh yeah, sure, that changes everything. I mean, he did promise.
Eh.
It's not
You
like we can kill her
believed him.
anyway.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Now, wouldn't that be something?
It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
I'm so
You aren't
confused.
the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this. Don't play by his rules. Everything is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really should have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Chat's all like, join us, Lily. We'll make you whole. Chat will make you whole, Lily.
Join us!
Voice of the chat!
Don't do it!
Okay, were you the same narrator? We've killed her and been killed by her. Neither of those things have gone well. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to have to let her out. We might as well do it now. I was actually kind of leaning towards, like, the nice route and, like, freeing her and seeing what happens. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Proceed to the cabin. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. I'm actually going to kind of broach the subject of freeing her.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the first one. Are you the same narrator? Like, are you the same narrator? Because you kind of, like, quickly accept that there's just, like, you know, we've been here before.
Yeah, and acknowledged that if
Otherwise-
the path
otherwise-
isn't the same.
I mean, honestly, though, the choice I would take is just go down the path.
Yeah.
That's what I would always do.
I'm gonna go with the free thing, and then I'll feel so much pressure to listen to chat. Voice of the chat and voice of the meta. But what about the voice of the Lily?
Lily, you're the player. You don't get a voice in this.
Oh, I'm so weak.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. How convenient, everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Okay, are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager.
That was actually pretty funny.
That was a great line.
That was a good
I
line.
haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Science.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Huh.
Man, our voices are quick to turn on the narrator.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Voice of the Cold is Meta's favorite so far.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
What happens if we don't go to the
She
cabin?
finds a way out on her own.
Because she's not chained up correctly.
Ugh, of course she does.
Why would she find?
So,
Why would she find a way out on her
standing around
own?
out
Why is there nobody there to make sure she doesn't get out?
Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right?
No, I want to go see
No,
her.
it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters. and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion.
Oh,
Already managed to
this game does a
enter
really
some
good
other
job of
world,
making you not
only
trust the
reason you
information you're being given.
somehow managed to do it wrong. How are we supposed to decide on anything if you just keep coming up with new rules? Since when is there a wrong way to slay her?
Proceed to the cabin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the
Continue
cabin.
down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
That way, I mean, honestly, can't say that was the choice I was gonna make anyway, so.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin
Whoa.
is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
Ooh.
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange.
There's a mirror.
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
Still can't see
What's
the
strange is
mirror.
there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I like this path.
Approach the mirror.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
Okay, calling it right now. Voice of the Cold is like the best one.
Yes, he's great. I love
You're
him.
trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Like the
Or
mirror
the
queen.
else she's waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
See, but the narrator doesn't want us to do anything with the mirror. So both times we've interacted with the mirror.
I don't think it's no. That's a presumption. I don't think he notices the mirror. He doesn't know
It's
about
like
it.
this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. Then it...
Here she is.
She, the princess, constricts.
I bet she's gonna be looking wicked.
your bones.
Oh!
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
Yo.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Look at our feet.
I
We
know.
are some type of bird person.
Or dragon.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, You'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
Huh. She's made of bone this time. I should just stab her. Looks like she's stabbable.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
It'd be crazy.
Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of you.
You just broke my leg.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless.
I don't like it.
Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice?
You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
But I could kick her in the face.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Kick her in the
What?
face.
Well,
Why are these
unless
voices
you
like I
have
need a
any
blade to make
specific
choices?
ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
No, that's a stupid answer.
No. I never want to hurt you. I don't know how I got here. I'm a victim in all this too, you know. One in possession of me against my will make you no better than me. You don't have to be evil. She doesn't care about any of that.
She doesn't care about any of that, yeah.
You need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. Struggle. So...
That'd be really messed up to just say, that's fine, I actually came here for you.
I mean, I was
That'd be
actually
really
leaning
funny.
towards that one.
No, I'm not gonna
because-
say that struggle. I'm always resistant to her for this run through for my line.
Yeah.
I want to do that, that's for me. But you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, me, I want to struggle.
I mean, I came in here with the intent of just like talking and potentially freeing her. The issue is though, I don't particularly want to do anything that any of the voices say.
We're a little bit past the point of like not trying to reason with her, right? She's pretty intent on her options. Like you can try to reason with her, but she literally is very serious on the fact that she can just possess you and walk out. So
Yeah, I mean,
why would she need to answer anything you want to say to her? It's again that point of like,
Yeah.
she has the power.
Just-
Diplomacy only works when you're on even grounds,
I honestly like
at most.
struggling. The merit I feel, I'm gonna be fucking overthinking this again. The only merit I feel in regards to struggling is that if we get to another chapter, it will make her weaker because we're still continuing to defy her, right? If I say that's fine, I actually came here to free you, that's going to give her power.
I don't think it really matters, dude. I think we're at the end of this road.
Right down the road. I'm gonna
I
go
think
with my heart. I'm gonna go with my heart on this
whatever you
one.
want, yeah.
That's fine. I actually came here to free you.
Great, see you in a jiffy.
Oh, okay.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges.
Oh!
Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, have to work too.
He's guilting the fuck out of
Whose
me.
fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh!
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Yeah, you did.
Anything to get out of this hellhole. It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
There's nothing wrong with fixing your mistakes. I'll remember that. But I'll also never forget what you've done.
Oh man, I wonder if this. Oh, I'm so curious about how this affects future playthroughs. I really am.
Yeah, I am too.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
We're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body until it is a piece of meat and
We're a bird person.
You're a bird person. You were right.
They said this is a love story. I have an idea for the next set of options.
All right.
Please, just let her out.
Nah.
yes, let me out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
You cannot describe me into submission. The door is right there.
It really is, isn't it?
I walk to it. I place your bloody hand on the door. I make you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He is gone.
We are Borg.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
He gave up.
This is it then. The big moment. I just hope it's a way out.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
Oh! But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
What is happening to me?
Bye-bye.
But you don't answer her before she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yo, that first answer. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared. Oh, man!
I think both options are cool.
Yeah,
but
I'm leaning towards one.
I'm kind of leaning towards... I mean, I'm equal on them. I really don't care. I personally don't have a preference for them.
I'm gonna go towards one.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
Oh, shit.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. I'm drippy now, look.
Yeah.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Whoa!
What is going on with her?
You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
This is hella interesting. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, as if an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. That's an interesting answer.
Yeah.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? You have any thoughts on this vessel? There's so much! I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? The vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back, attack, destroy your body. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay, sure, but what do you want?
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Okay, at least I eventually got an answer out of her. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Yeah, so you need a new save file. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
I really like the music
It
here.
feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Huh.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
I'm curious about what would happen if we destroyed our body, because that deletes the save. You think destroying your body deletes the save, Meta?
I think it does.
Are you the same? No, we already know that she's not. She's not the same being. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Huh. What do you want me to bring you? No, I'm not gonna ask that because I want to just do my plan from the beginning without being without any thoughts of having been influenced.
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build upon. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
I'm gonna go with I'm ready to go back. Because I want to see what happens with my body the third go around. And then I'm kind of tempted that the next time I get here to destroy my body.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.